Well, we do enjoy showing you these antique English porcelain teacups. Another Redfern and Drakeford set. Pattern number on these, we've got both the pattern number and the RD number. Let's show you the registration date number first, 322753. Registered in 1898 by Redfern and Drakeford. How do we know this is Redfern and Drakeford? Well, there we go, the lovely rampant line with R&D under the bar. And there's the actual pattern number used by the factory, 2342. So, what have we got here? Redfern and Drakeford marks used between 1892 and about 1900. A registration mark dating 1898. So you can be pretty certain it was made around that period of time. Now, I always think with the registration numbers, that sort of hits the bottom range for production, but that's not always the case. Quite often they would have done commercial evaluations on these patterns and only registered it if it was going to be a long production run or a successful pattern to protect it with the register. So it doesn't necessarily mean that this wasn't made before 1898 in this particular set, but to have the RD number on there, obviously that couldn't have been applied before 1898. So we can say that for certain with the teacup, made after 1898. With the saucers and the side plate, possibly a little earlier, but probably made all around the same. Absolutely matching in terms of the patina and the colour combinations that they've used. And what a pretty design this is. Just look at these little yellow floral blocks with this cobalt blue infill on the rim with this hand applied, hand painted gilt all the way around on those blocks. An awful lot of hours of labour gone into here. Note this moulding here on the base of the teacup. Again, floral sprays coming up, and then that beautifully moulded peak arched handle with a bit of design down the base. And again, look at the skill and art of the decorators here with the gilt overlay that they've placed on here. An irregular, not a full scalloped rim, a sort of irregular shell-shaped rim with indents, again picked up and highlighted with gilt, and that all sits on this delightful little 5.5-inch saucer, again in superb condition. Just look at the glaze reflection there, really nice and bright and clean, all the gilt as it should be for something that's coming up 130 years old. Isn't that a beautiful piece of moulded relief here into the walls of the teacup saucer, and then a central well again with the the standard line of Redfern and Drakeford and the pattern number on the saucer, and that all sits on a really nice unusual little moulded side plate. Again, almost in part a central well here, but it's not, it's just picked out by these moulded reliefs again, which you can you make that out with the light? I can feel them. It's a lovely tactile thing, this. Not a flat piece of porcelain at all. That's what's so beautiful about these antique pieces, particularly Redfern and Drakeford used some beautiful moulds and they put a lot of detailing into it. A little bit more feathering around the rims on the gilt here, but we allow it that because of its age. It's part of its patina. It's part of the delight of having these old pieces, that they don't look crystal bright and brand new. They've got some history and some age to them. Again, nicely marked with a lion mark. What a beautiful set this is. Combination of the gilt and the rich cobalt blue, and then that highlighted with that lovely yellow floral design. It's just such a fantastic and striking combination. Redfern and Drakeford, late Victorian, 1898 through to around 1900. All the measurements, details and a bit more about the history on the factory and this pattern are on the website listing, which you can view by clicking the link in the listing below. And they're going on sale. We've just got 2 of these. We do have some spare saucers and some spare side plates, but unfortunately we purchased these with just 2 of these teacups. But I had to have it when I saw it and add it into the Redfern and Drakeford collection because it's just such a stunning set. Thanks for watching.